G'day guys, Limpy here. Welcome back to Minecraft. This is Limptopia, my single player world, and I've got some fantastic news. 1.10 is out. Hooray! It only just came out today, and as you can probably see, I've been playing in the snapshots for a little bit. So I have become familiar with some of the features already, but I'm quite excited for it to be released so quickly. Let's go have a look around because there's a couple of little bits and pieces that we do need to talk about. You can see that I've got some item frames that were broken during the snapshots. I have replaced these ones, but some are still missing, so I'm going to need to fix that up. And you can see I've been using these magma blocks, I think they're called. Is it magma block? I think something like that. Does it tell me on here? Yeah, magma. Just says Minecraft magma. I'm pretty sure it's called a magma block. Anyway, I put these in and a creeper did spawn in here. I have placed a torch on here like so, like this, to give it some light. So it should be at the appropriate light level, about 14. So that nothing should spawn here, but a creeper did spawn here. So I've got to keep my eye on that to see whether that's a continuing thing. But it looks good. I really like the way that they look around the base. So I replaced the pumpkins that were in there as my subtle lighting, as my subtle lighting. And I want to do the same up the top there, but I'm just testing out the lighting first because I do think they look really cool. As you can see, I've still got a few torches left over from where I've placed the lighting. One of the things I'm not so sure about is whether I'm going to replace all these top ones as well. Perhaps. The biggest problem is I don't have much magma cube. They are quite expensive to make, so that's probably becoming a factor. I could use glowstone up the top because I do have quite a bit of glowstone, but we'll see. Also, you may have noticed I've put in an end crystal in here. And so when I saw that the creeper spawn, the first thing I imagined was, oh my god, he's going to get here, explode, and we're going to have a disaster and this whole place will be destroyed. Oh, my Nexus is amazing. I love it. I put a lot of effort into it. And that would just be awful. So what I did is I went into a testing world and I actually blew this up to see the damage. It was pretty bad, but not as bad as what I thought. It blew up a lot of the top and the glass, and it destroyed a lot of item frames and things like that. Some of these guys were knocked over as well. But at the end of the day, it wasn't too bad. I've got it nice and high up, so I feel like it's risk versus reward. So I'm just going to leave that there. I think it looks amazing. It looks really, really cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do this episode is I'm going to get cracking, fixing up some of the problems. So I'm going to fix these item frames. You can see I've got a couple of leather, but I'm pretty low on leather. Let's actually check the leather chest. I think it might be empty. Oh no, look, 22. Ah, cool. I have been doing a little bit of farming, so I've definitely got enough. So let me just grab those and we'll fix that up and I'll see you all in a minute. Alright, so we're now below the Nexus, down in the basement of the base. And look, we've got this guy over here. Hey, how you doing? He can't actually see us because he's got a pumpkin on his head. He's also picked up an egg. You stealing my eggs? Oh, don't kill me with that. I think he's trying to protect the cocoa beans. Ah. We got a little friend. I should name him the Cocoa Bean Protector. Anyway, if we go check this place out, these were my original farms for when I first started. You can see I've got some wheat and some reeds, some pumpkin and some melons as well. I built a couple of different things in this area. This was a few different contraptions at one stage. I also kept all my chests here at one stage, but yeah, that's all gone. And we've now built up a couple of automated farms, just some basic ones. So we've got pumpkin and wheat on either side of this, a cactus, and also a sugarcane farm, aka reeds as it used to be known. And I actually get a lot of resources from this and they all go into one chest here. Sometimes this overflows. Actually, it overflows quite regularly. And I think that's where this guy's picked the pumpkin up from. But let's go have a look over here. So I've also got a little cow breeder right here. And we've got a man stuck in there. Well, it's not a man. It's a grown-up cow. And I think it's a girl, actually. And over here you can see this is where I had the animal pens. We've got our chooks left. Let's throw these eggs on. Pachoo, pachoo, pachoo. Die, chickens, die. Hey, hey, what you doing? Hey, look at them go. Anyway, so I had all the cows in here and I built this little track for the cows to run up and fall in here. These carpets were really useful because they aligned the cows and also allowed me to jump up with the wheat and get them into the hole. So it served a couple of different purposes. The same with the trapdoors, allowed me to jump up. I had lots of fun doing that. It actually took me a lot longer than I thought it was. It was actually a real pain in the bum to do. But I managed to do it. But as you can see, this area has now become an absolute mess. And as a technical Minecrafter, someone who likes to build, you know, automatic contraptions all the time, you do these little things and you make it look so ugly and you just never get around to fixing it up. So I'm not going to beautify the whole place just yet. But what I am going to do is just neaten it up a little bit because I do have some plans for this area. So let's get to it right now. A quick interlude, guys. I needed some XP and I've come to the zombie pigman farm, the gold farm, and look, zombie pigmen no longer jump on cacti. Ah, this is no longer an XP farm, it's now broken. Okay, I'm going to have to redesign this at some stage, but interesting to know. At least Endermen still work. Come here, my pretties. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Limpy, where are your levels? And more importantly, Limpy, where are your pants? You might have guessed, I died to an Enderman. I was just trying to get their XP, and one of them killed me, and I lost almost everything. I lost my pants, I lost some pickaxes, I lost my sword, and I lost my bow. Oh, what a disaster. This is going to be a long one to get the episode out, folks. So after that complete and utter fail, where I was killed by one of these guys and all my stuff, well most of my stuff, fell off the edge into the void, I've gone ahead and built myself a nice safe little room so that these guys can't get to me anymore and I can kill them all in peace. And we are back in the basement of the base below the Nexus, and as you can see, I've cleaned up a lot of this area, so it's looking a lot better. Obviously there's a lot more improvements to go, but at least we're, you know, starting the process. And if we head on over to this space over here, you can see I've cleared out a huge amount of this area, and this has taken a lot of work, and I've had to spend a lot of time going back to the Enderman farm to try and get some XP. And as you can probably see, I've gone through and created a brand new sword, Limpinator 4000, as opposed to the Limpinator 3000 that we lost previously. I've got some new pants, they're not quite done, but at least they've got mending on now, so Protection 4 mending's not too bad. I'd probably like to put Unbreaking 3 on there as well, but as you can see, they're all full up, so it doesn't seem to be taking too much damage, as we can see. Now, as you probably noticed, I've got a few items in my inventory, and that's because I've been trying to come up with a bit of a design for this wall. We're going to put a wall right around the outside, and I want it to tile, so I'm hoping it'll tile up and across as well. And I came up with this simple little design. I'm not sure what you guys think, but let me know down in the comments or send me a message. And if you've got any ideas, of course, you can always message me. But essentially what I want to do is have some clay, probably with some colours littered throughout it, and then alternate between these two. It is looking a little bit grey, so I'm hoping that the grey colour will pull it together. And as I say that, I've grabbed some dye, but I haven't got any clay on me. Okay, so let's get some colour going here. Let's try the magenta one. We'll quickly make some of that. It doesn't quite pop as much as I was hoping. Let's put it in place. So the idea is I put it back here, like so, and then I think I'll need one up the top here as well. Yeah, and if we get some stairs in, like this, actually we want this one to be different. Oh, not there. Give me that back. Oh, this is just too OP. Efficiency 5 with the beacon. Okay, Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Let's get all the other bits and pieces in so that we can really compare. So we'll put that in there, and we'll get sea lantern. We'll put a sea lantern right down here, and I've got some stone slabs, so we'll just pretend that this is going to be stone back here. We'll probably actually have a doorway here, so this all will be closed off. Yeah, I think the color definitely adds something. Definitely adds something. I want to go up the top as well, and let's maybe put another level on this so that we can check it out like so. 1, 2, oh. Okay, let's do that. And that. And this one we want to make an andesite background. 1, 2, gap. Not like that, like that. And let's put some andesite behind here, all the way up. And I want to see what this looks like once we've put it all together and see whether we're going to get a half decent design. I'm not sure whether to put nether brick back here. I'm thinking maybe I should make like a main column of nether brick. How's that looking? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I think if we chuck a sea lantern up there, like there, and we'll clear those out. Let's give ourselves some more space to see it. Boom, boom, boom. See you later. Can I fit up there? We'll fit up there. No, no, suffocating. Okay. Get out, get out. Clear some space. Okay. Grab some more stairs and we'll chuck those down like an archway. Oh. I have no room. There we go. Get out of the way. Okay, let's have a look. What does this look like? We'll go back. Yeah, I think this is going to look good. Maybe we can also take this around like so. Like that. Maybe we can do that as well. Just curl it around, just for the base. I'm not sure if it'll work on the way up. Oh, come on. Yeah, like that. How's that look? Not sure about the base. Not sure about these feet. That might change. We'll do this one as well, just so that we can see it. Yeah, I don't know about this. Maybe that's too much. Maybe every second one we could do that. And then maybe if I put a feature, I think if we do 3, and then here I could do maybe something out of nether brick, or maybe set it back a little bit further in that one. Yeah, I think that'll work. Because I just think this same thing over and over again might be just a little bit too much. We might just have to break it up by setting this one back. Yeah, I think that'll work. And we could probably put something here. So the idea is that I'll have like a gap to my strip mines, and we can put a door on each one as well. One there as well. And I think it's going to come along pretty well. This place will look a lot better once it's all done, I think. And then I'll need to figure out some sort of design for the roof. But anyway, I've clearly run out of time. I've spent a lot of time trying to update everything, update all these pickaxes and whatnot all the time. As you've seen, the problems that I've had. So I didn't quite get to everything I wanted to in this episode, but I'm going to do some work off camera, and we'll see you next time. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. And we'll see you next time. Limpy, out.